There is Tamil Nadu and there is Kerala. And let's spend a moment on Tamil Nadu because we've got Veeraraghav joining us. Veeraraghav, your sense of the level of confidence in both parties, because unlike West Bengal where it's going down to the wire, in Tamil Nadu, both the parties seem to think it's more about margin and who wins by how much and who loses by how much, not so much about which side the winner is going to be.
That's right. I think it's pretty much on expected lines as far as Tamil Nadu is concerned. One would expect the DMK to win comfortably. How comfortably is really the question. But in terms of the larger future for the AIADMK, Rahul, I think the nitty-gritties and the micro details of the results would really matter, like which section of the party is going to win more. So in a sense, one would say that the DMK appears extremely confident even before your exit polls are concerned. They would be watching though to find out what the margins are like.
And Pradeep, the only time you're polled typically, if ever it goes wrong, and it went wrong in Tamil Nadu last time, and remember we're far more open about our mistakes. That's because we take our work so seriously. Others just pepper over their mistakes, and even if they make the odd or many mistakes, they'll pretend that they never got anything wrong. But the fact is that was also because Tamil Nadu that day went to polls and you gave a result the same day. Unlike now, because Rajdeep, in Kerala, Assam, Tamil Nadu and Puducherry, he's had so much time that there is absolutely no reason for the model to go wrong. It's simply not acceptable. Pradeep.
Yes, last time we went wrong in Tamil Nadu for 2-3 reasons. One is the same day polling for all 234 seats, and so as the exit poll day. Secondly, the Tamil Nadu, the most important factor that time and even now was the female. It is very difficult to interview all 50% females in anywhere in the country. That's number two. Number three was we were relatively new and the language is a big barrier at that point of time. I think we have learned the lesson and probably overcome all these three aspects, particularly in Tamil Nadu. So I don't think there is a single % of doubt that our poll can go off the mark or wrong.
Tamil Nadu, one of the more, it's very interesting that you mentioned now because Tamil Nadu is a poll.
We saw all the fish you came and ate over there.
No, it's a cephalogist nightmare because traditionally the AIADMK and DMK have about a 35 to 40% confirmed vote. It's who the floating voter goes to. Pradeep mentioned the women factor, and I think that becomes more and more important as elections continue in this country with higher turnouts because women are coming in larger numbers. In Bihar, one of the reasons why Pradeep's poll possibly went wrong was he didn't account for that surge in the woman voter, more than 10% extra in the last phase. Now, that's something which is
not just surge in favor of one party.
That's right.
11% benefit to Nitish over the RJD.
That's
in the
right.
last
So
phase.
that makes, I think, polling difficult, particularly in a state like Tamil Nadu, where, as I said, you have these two major fronts who compete with each other. So I think Tamil Nadu will be